What's good? What's good? It's your boy Kelvin coming at you. Shout out to everybody, man. Talk about JuJu Watkins. Very sad situation last night with JuJu. I know that everybody around the internet been talking about it. You know, I just got around to making a quick video. I just want to send my prayers out to JuJu. As you know, last night, NCAA tournament, they playing Mississippi State. Early in the game, she was driving to the basket, and she ended up tearing her ACL. You see her; she's in a lot of pain, and man, very tough to see. So, man, I just wanted to send my love and prayers out to JuJu. I really like JuJu, but man, it's a tough situation, man. I have not been feeling good. I've been listening to people talk about it. It's just very, very disheartening, very, very sad situation, man, with JuJu, man. And man, I hope she comes back stronger than ever. You know, I had an ACL injury myself, so I know what she got to go through. I had mine many years ago, and I know medicine and technology is different. And so her recovery may be better than mine. It took me about a year, a little bit over a year, to get back right. I know once you come back and you cleared to play and stuff like that, you still have the mental hurdle you have to go through, where you have to have confidence in your knee, where you're not thinking about it, thinking about re-injuring. And so it's gonna take us some time to get over that. And but I'm sure, you know, she's a strong woman, and we definitely got love for her, man. We sending our prayers out to her, man. Now, I want to talk about the situation with her coach real quick, and how JuJu, they've been playing JuJu this year. This coach Gottlieb. Now, a few weeks ago, me and my boy Mark out here on here sometime, we did a video and we was talking about JuJu, and we was very honest about how she was playing and how she played at the end of last year and this year. And you know, after she had that big explosion for 51 points against Stanford last year, the second half of the year, all the way to the end of the year when they lost to UConn, JuJu did not play well. She really didn't. And then I've been watching her very closely this year. I watched a good amount of her games. I didn't watch all of them, but I did watch a lot of games, a fair amount of games. And I did not like what I seen out of JuJu. This whole stat padding thing she been doing, to me, it wasn't good. It was, I did not feel right. I did not feel good. And there were several instances where JuJu was in the game late in the fourth quarter and they were big, and there was a couple times she almost got injured. Then, like, it was I mean, one time she had a hard foul. She got fouled real hard. She fell real hard. And then one time she tweaked her ankle. And in one of those games, she was up by like 40 or 50 points. And I'm just like, what is this coach doing, man? You know, what are they doing? Why are they doing this, man? But, you know, listening to the media and stuff like that, what they have done, man, they have poisoned JuJu's mind, man. And what I mean is they're poisoning her mind with her chasing stats and scoring records, and this whole thing with Caitlin Clark trying to break her scoring records and stuff like that. And you see, these I gotta keep it real, these black women in the media and black people on social media, you know, they champion JuJu. They want her to break these records, all because they have racist hate in their heart for Caitlin Clark. Not because they care anything about JuJu, because they don't. They just using her as a symbol of hate and pushing their hate through her because they want to eliminate all of Caitlin Clark's records and stuff like that. But what has happened is this year, JuJu, her game has regressed. She has not gotten better because they have poisoned her mind with chasing stats and chasing scoring records. and her game has regressed. Uh, she has not gotten better as a player. She has gotten worse from last year. I don't care what award she got nominated for. I don't care nothing about no Big Ten Player of the Year, nothing like that. I watched JuJu a lot this year, and to me, she did not have a good season. She had 3 games worth talking about this year. 2 games late in the year against UCLA, and 1 really good game in the middle of the year against UConn. Everything else in the season JuJu did was pretty much forgettable. I know she had 1 really good game against Penn State. Penn State is the worst team in the Big Ten, one of the worst teams, I believe. And so what? Other than that, JuJu didn't do anything worth talking about. All she been doing most of this year is stat pad and a lot of blowout games. There's games where USC was literally up 40 and 50 points. And JuJu's in the game. And I ain't talking about playing a minute or 2 in the fourth quarter. I'm talking about playing damn near all the fourth quarter until there's 2-3 minutes left. Then the coach sub out, and she's in the fourth quarter playing, jacking up shots, trying to score points, trying to break scoring records. And to me, when I was watching that, I seen that it was disgusting. It was low integrity, and it was dishonorable, man. Stat pad is dishonorable. I'm sorry. I like JuJu. I know this is a sensitive time because he just got injured, but I'm talking about what happened during the season. And what happened during the season was disgusting and sickening. And it was dishonest and dishonorable, man. You know, chasing stats and the records and stuff like that, that has not helped JuJu become a better basketball player. Her mind this year, after the way the season ended last year, they got to the Elite Eight. Her mind this year should have been, how can I become a better overall basketball player? How can I get my shooting percentage up? How can I get my shooting percentage up to 45, 46%? How can I take better shots? JuJu takes a lot of poor shots. If you watch her, she forces a lot of shots. She takes a lot of very poor shots. How can I get 5 to 6 impactful assists every game where I'm making my teammates better? That's what she should have been thinking about. She should have been thinking about, how can I read the double team? I'm the star player. I'm the number 1 option. Teams are going to be keying in on me. They're going to be double and triple teaming. How can I read the defense where I can get the ball away quickly to a teammate where they can get a good open shot? That's what her mind should have been on. And how can I become a better defensive player? Y'all sit up and talk about her defense. To me, she's an okay defender. She got beat a lot. What she was good at is coming from the weak side and helping with block shots and stuff like that. And the other guards, you know, were a lot smaller than her. She's a big guard, 6'2". And so when she would get beat a lot by the little guards, she was able to recover and block those shots because she's so tall. But y'all be talking about this defense. Her own ball defense to me wasn't all that. She's okay, you know. But these are the things she should have been thinking about in the off season coming into this season. How can I become a better overall basketball player? Her mind should not have been on Caitlin Clark breaking her scoring records and stat pad. And because her mind was polluted with all this evil, demonic, racist stuff from these people on the outside wanting her to break these Caitlin Clark records because they have so much racist hate in their heart for Caitlin Clark, her mind got polluted with a bunch of BS. I'm just keeping it real. We got to have a real conversation about JuJu. You know, let's keep it real. She ended the season shooting, I believe, 41, 42%. I think it was 42% was her field goal percentage. If JuJu was not stat pad, she probably would have been shooting around 38, 39% for the season. That's just my guess. But because she was stat pad, she got it up to 42%. And that's not good. And I'm not a big field goal percentage guy like that, but you shooting that much at a high clip, you need to be shooting at least 44, 45%. In my mind, that's a respectful. I ain't saying 50%. 45, 44%, 46%. That's where she needs to be. And that's where her mind should have been on this season. But they polluted her mind, and these documentaries and TV shows and listening to black women on TV, these Monica McNutts and all this other type stuff. Oh man, you cold, you better than Caitlin Clark. Yeah, we need you to do this. We want you to break all these scoring records. You're gonna break all these records. And it polluted her mind with a bunch of BS. When her mind should have been focused on how can I become a better basketball player? And whatever records I break in the process of me just being a complete basketball player, so be it. But her mind was on stat pad, shooting every time she get the ball, and scoring and trying to break records. And which caused her game to regress. Just keeping it 100. And this coach that she has playing her all these extensive minutes, overplaying her in these 40, 50-point blowouts, that could have contributed to her having this knee injury. Overworking her, overplaying her. They have a great team with a lot of talent. There's no need for her to be in these blowout games. USC has no shot of winning the championship without JuJu. This is their best player. And now she's injured. I'm not saying, the stat pad caused it, but it could have, man. Overworking her, overplaying her, worrying about stat pad instead of worrying about being a better basketball player, making the team better. And so, as she has this surgery and as she rehabs, and whenever she comes back, next year or the year after, whenever that may be, her mind needs to get her off of Caitlin Clark and Caitlin Clark scoring records and stuff like that. Her mind needs to get back to focusing on how can I become a better team player, an all-around basketball player. How can I get my field goal percentage up? How can I start taking better quality shots so that my field goal percentage can go up? How can I cut down on turnovers? How can I read double teams and see where the double team is coming from? And I can make my teammates better. How can I become a better passer? How can I become a better defender? How can I become a better basketball player? Damn what y'all talking about in the media. Damn y'all black folks on social media with all this racist hate and stuff for Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is a professional. I'm an amateur in college. That's what I need to focus on. Damn all that. How can I become a better basketball player? And that is my hope that she will do as she recovers and rehabs from her knee injury, that she will get her mind off the sick, racist crap that she's hearing from these people on TV and get her mind back to what it should be, becoming a better basketball player. Block off all this BS that she's hearing and get back to business when she gets herself back. Let's become a better basketball player for the rest of her college career and going on to the WNBA, man. When Kelsey Plum was in college breaking scoring records, they did it in an honorable way. They just did it in the flow of the game. Wasn't a whole lot of stat pad. There wasn't no stat pad. When Caitlin Clark was breaking these records and stuff last year, she was doing it in the flow of the game in an honorable, respectful way. She wasn't in the games when the team was up 40 and 50 points, jacking up shots and stuff like that. She wasn't doing that. She was just playing her normal game, scoring the points that was there, taking the shots that was there, shooting the threes whenever they was there, and facilitating, leading the nation in assists for 3 years straight, playing her normal game, and all the personal accolades just came along with it, just by playing her normal game, not chasing it. JuJu's got enough talent. If she would get back to the basics and become a better basketball player, all the personal accolades and the records, that will come. She's that talented. But If she keeps her mind on this bullshit and chasing stats and records and stuff like that, and got her mind on Caitlin Clark and listening to the nonsense on social media and listen to the racist nonsense on TV, she gonna continue to regress like she did this past year. I don't care nothing about the award she got nominated for or nothing like that. I watched her. JuJu did not play well this year. She regressed, chasing stats and stat pad. And she needs to get her mind off of that and get back to becoming a better basketball player, a better overall basketball player. And that is my hope and prayer for her, man. Again, I send my love to her from a distance. My prayers out to her. JuJu seems to be a very nice young lady. She just, her mind and the scoring and stuff is just caught up in the wrong thing, man. She even said, yeah, I want to break Caitlin Clark record and all that. No, you need to get your mind off of that, man. Get back to the basics. Get back to become a better player so that your team will flourish and you try to win the championship and you become a better basketball player. And the records will come. The individual accolades will come. But that's all I want to say, man. Salute to everybody. I'm up out.